We have Champion Square, where we'll take pictures at the end of the day. Here we have our Remembrance Park. Just a nice quiet place, gone but never forgotten. And of course, being in Minecraft and having a spot like this, Gray Lady, for me, immediately springs to mind. But
that's who it was built for.
I figured. Oh, you're going to tear me up again, as you guys tend to do. But, yeah, I saw this and was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, the birch saplings. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, my goodness.
And then we're going to walk, and we're walking this way. I can't remember exactly what you called this walkway.
I was just calling it, I'm heading up the avenue of the trees or something, because this is so pretty, right? The solstice ground.
For those that do not know the history, what is the remembrance for?
Right. A wonderful part of our community, a lady named Gray Lady. She was always kind of quiet, but she was, to date, still my number one supporter, just financial supporter in the entirety of the time I have done this online. And even though she died 4 years ago, she was, and it just became a really good friend. And one day we hadn't heard from her. She was just a kind lady that everybody loved. She was always quiet, but always had something positive to say. She was always in chat. Everybody loved her. And then one day we didn't hear from her. And I used to get emails from her. We became friends. And I didn't hear from her, and I didn't hear from her. And you start worrying, and you start sending messages, and you don't hear from her, and you go, something's got to be wrong, because this is not like her. And then I got a message from her sister one day and said she's in hospital. She had collapsed at home, and she was in hospital. And she said she keeps asking for Ava. She keeps asking for Ava, and she's taken us the longest time to even figure out who you were and how to contact you. And I was talking to her on the phone a few days after that, and she died while I was talking to her. And her sister came on the phone and said, I think she's been waiting for you, and she's gone now. And so the guys, these lovely people, built this beautiful memorial on my last server for her, and which is, I'm going to copy, by the way, and put in here,
Mm-hmm.
So, but, and we had, and the thing is, long before this, because everybody loved her so much, the big cathedral you see in the slideshows sometime, the great big church, that was built for her. It took 7 months to build that thing, even in creative. It took a long time to build that thing. And it was called the Gray Lady Cathedral. And we had all built it for her because she was just so beloved by everybody on the server. And in the chat, like in Twitch, like she was just kind of everybody's favorite. And we had built that for her. And we had this whole story about this phage that had happened, like a disease that had happened, and why we had moved from one server to another. And we had a whole lore. And she was the Gray Lady. And in that server, whoever was head of the kirk, the church, the cathedral at that time, was always called the Gray Lady. And she had a special house built for her, the Catholic Church has the Pope as its head. We had the Gray Lady as the head of our spirituality on the server. And so we had all of that set in place because everybody just loved her so much. And then she died, so we built a memorial for her outside the cathedral that had her name. And it's kind of a thing that happens a lot from the old timers in my Minecraft. You will see, we build something big and special, and there'll be a little spot somewhere in the Rhino Dome. When we had the summer sports spectacular in here, there was a little park off to one side, just a little tiny park where you could sit quietly, and it had all the white birch trees were her symbol, and there's a little park there that's got the giant white birch tree in it, and it's for her. So you'll kind of see that theme repeating on the server from us old folks. Yeah. And Jasper's got a little park to the Gray Lady outside the cathedral. So yeah, it's a thing. We just carried it with us For a long time, there was a black bar at the bottom of all the beginning of my streams. It said "Gone but not forgotten," or in memory of Grey Ladies, sort of thing. But yeah, she was just somebody that everybody loved, and it was so fast and so sudden and so horrifying the way it happened. It just, it kind of messed us all up for a while. But anyway, over here we have, I love this, the Sinner's Graveyard. And it's the sinner's place. It hasn't been taken really good care of. There's lots of weeds. Look, we have poor person section 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they don't even put the names on these. It's just like the poor person. I don't know. That's kind of awful, Oh my goodness. This is beautiful, Dami. This is so pretty. And we have these different, we've got the different sections all over. Don't stray from the paths. No, don't. You'll die. It's a little dangerous in here tonight, I think. Up, spider time. Run! Run, Jasper! Oh my goodness. And over here we have the mausoleum of Lord and Lady Asgarth. Ooh. And we have, here lies the Lady of the Manor. Oh. And here lies the dishonorable Lord of the Manor. Sinner's Graveyard. There we go. Yes, and Savin, that's what Savin's all about, is remembering the people we've lost. And yeah. So that's always a part. It's always a part of our ongoing thing. This is beautiful, by the way, and
This is all Dami.
It's really nice. Yeah, I like it. This is lovely. And I did the same thing. You run past the outdoor, and you get to the dead end and go, where the hell am I? I can't get out of this place. But you have a horrifying moment of, no, I'm not ready for this yet. But really pretty. You can check out, but you can never leave. Now the Ferris wheel is not functioning, unfortunately. Next time.
Next time. We were working on. Well, Rhino was working on it, but it got haunted by an eldritch beast, and that was that created the big oops of 2020.
Yes, the oops of 2020 on this server happened right here, folks. Yeah. You're seeing it before you.
That will be a TBD. We had to exercise it a little bit.
This particular roller coaster actually sucked up every player, entity, mob, and animal on the server and just sucked it all in. It's bigger on the inside, apparently, because it was like, bang. God. Yes, this is a black hole. This particular, that's what we should have called it, the black hole Ferris wheel. Just the black hole, yeah. We didn't know what to name it, but now we do. This is called the black hole. Oh my goodness, that's great.
And then I think that gets us to the haunted house.
Oh, yes. Now, for the haunted house, folks, you're going to have to check your settings, okay? Go into your options. Your video settings, you want to have your brightness quite low. And your sounds, put your master volume up. And hostile creatures, I don't know, wherever you want them. And you can put everything else low. But you want master volume up, and you want some hostile creatures up. And then,
I would also recommend to space yourselves inside the house.
Yeah, move around a little bit. Go different ways. Really hate putting it below 50.
Oh, 50 is pretty good.
It wouldn't be too bad, yeah. And and I've got it set at 35 for this monitor. For that monitor, I actually have it set a lot lower. So it it kind of depends on your own self how it works. Oh, we have a little park. Thank you for this, by the way. This is lovely. Thank you. That's epic. So this particular house is called Spinner's Hall. It's seen better days, but you know, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me make sure.
So I believe the owners were tailors.
Something like that. And I'm just going to show people around, and you guys can come in and scatter and do what you like. Yeah. And there's our little dining room. I tried to go for a goth feel. I love the banners for curtains. We finally have got curtains we can use in this game that work out better. That little thing there, Fenian could not be with us today, and he is an important part of this server for me anyway, and that's a little book that he made me, so I put it in place of honor there. You can't get in here, but you probably don't want to anyway. Because, oh, and it's haunted. Oh my god, it's haunted. Did you see?
Yep.
Here we have Creepy Magic Book. Ooh, it does the things. So it's just a house. There's no big deal. You probably won't die.
Oh, I love what you did with the curtains.
Yeah, the banners. It's so nice to be able
Yeah.
to actually have curtains now. It's wonderful. I know. I agree. It's good. Oh, ooh, oh, I can't see. It's terrible. Things are happening. That actually scared the hell out of me the first time I walked in there. I kept startling myself with this place. God. It was great. Actually quite a lot of fun. I had a really good time doing this house. It's just a haunted house. It's nothing fancy. It's just part
What do you
of
mean it's not fancy?
it's part of a ride, actually. Can you see the thing? Look, Vlad pops up here once. There he is. Did you see Vlad? He pops. There's a skeleton that pops up here, a black one. It's kind of creepy. And you can go through here. And ooh, this is where that happens. And again, because somebody else is going through. Oh, goodness. Just another little place to sit. Now, if you look up top here, are they still there? Yeah, they're still there. I have pets, but it's okay. And sometimes there's bats. Now, I don't know how long things take to, ooh, then there's this guy. And there they, hello, little fellas, how you doing? I had a good time with this one. This is fun. And then there is a wee.
Are you angry?
We'll never stay overnight. There should be, oh, there's eyes up there. There's some red glowy eyes here and there in different places. I've got this set pretty dark, I guess. But that's, you know, that's the way it should be. And then hopefully, whoops, I'm bad at doors. We know this. I don't do doors very well. And then you're up in the attic. And, hello. It's just the attic. This is part of the ride. This is actually part of a ride. Yeah, there is an attic and there's part of a ride. And there is, whoops. Way to get out here. Yeah. So, oh, bats. Bats in the belfry. Yeah. I just had a bat run into my face. That was epic. God.
Vlad, give us a sign.
Oh my god.
What?
It's just spooky. I love it. Also, give me a sign. It's brilliant.
Oh, goodness gracious. So anyway, it's just a wee haunted house. This gets bats in it occasionally. I thought there would be some, but there's none left. Or they've wandered off to other realms. Leave this place at once. God.
Vlad, are you angry?
How can you say that to your son? Oh, I love the sounds. It's so good. This is so much fun.
And a random head.
Yes.
Just lying there, hanging about.
How?
Oh, Jasper's in the
Spooky
creepy bed.
skeleton projection is crazy.
Isn't he fun? He's kind of cool. Anyway, I had fun.
What would you name the spider again?
I've got a few different spiders. There's Cuddles, Jinx, Tongo, Spinner.
Well, this is
No
the Spinner's
Aragon?
house, so this must be Spinner.
Yeah, okay. There's spiders all over the place, named here and there. They kept escaping. I had to, we had to have a talk, because some of these guys are, there's 2 or 3 in there. Anyway, it was fun. This is a good time. Oh my gosh. And the front door, this is maybe my favorite, coming in and out of this. Ooh. The noise is good.
Give us a sign.
Different sounds, Does this house have a lava pit? No, this one doesn't, because I built it. So nobody dies here. You just, it's just a house that's occasionally has its own opinions about things. It's just a wee haunted house. A sign! Oh my goodness. Anyway, this was fun. Thank you, Jasper. And Dommy, that's good coming from you guys. Nobody dies, you say. And yet, it could happen. There have been spiders who have gotten loose, so I apologize for that. The attic with the bats and the spiders was fun. Yeah. And you'll be seeing that again, because this house is actually just part of a ride that we can try.
Yep.
Yeah. 4 cords of firewood. Oh my God, Naya, that's amazing. That's kind of epic.
Are you trying to find ways to die?
Went up in flames. Oh no, oh God. How do you wet yourself into a fireplace? Oh God. That's actually that's a legitimate question. It's easy. You just color slide. Oh my goodness. He has been part of some huge and wonderfully epic builds in our past. I've got to do a flyover just to show him a little bit. Rocky, thank you for being here. Hello. Look what they did.
While you're doing that, people, if you want to get to the gate towers, right where I'm at, click some beds, and you can enter chests to click. You want to have an empty inventory for the next event.
Keller, we've got the coolest little games. Will you die? Abso-frickin-lutely. Oh yes.
150,000%, yes.
Yes. You can play Connect 4 over here, against somebody else. So that's tons of fun. We have a Dunk the Rhino booth where you throw snowballs. Here's the target thing where you get snowballs and you turn it on. And little targets will pop up, and when you hit them, they light up the scores on the side. It feels like a giant walk-in pinball machine or something. We have Color! I have to show you the best thing ever. We have a bouncy castle here. Okay, look, bouncy castle, right? Let me show you. They surprised me with this. I had no idea this was a thing, and I ended up down here. God, it still gets me. Woo! It's so good. It's wonderful, right? God. Oh, that one was. I didn't know that was a thing, and they hit the button, and I went woo! It was so good. We've got a whack-a-mole here. Skeletons pop up, and they pop up and close, so you have to hit them quick while they're open. Oh, this has been wonderful. Over here is a game where you dig straight down, and if you go too far, you end up in lava. But if you go far enough, you get some really good loot. You have to decide when you want to quit. It's just been It's been so good. We've had a really good time. I've had a really good time. We had a boat race that was freaking epic. God, that was fun. And we've got a couple of rides we haven't gotten to yet. Over here, we had a cornucopia contest where people were doing displays. So that was really nice. We've got several parks that we haven't I haven't even showed people yet.
Nom 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 food.
Yeah, there you go. Over here we had a remembrance thing. I'm sure you remember Grey Lady. So here's her park for her. Yeah. So many familiar faces. I know, color. These are, yeah, this is pretty good. It's been really nice. This group has just been wonderful. They've been absolutely lovely. This is a really, really nice group of people. It's a new server. We just opened this one in the late summer. So yeah, it's been good.